While you're thinking about the best way to start your day, we're gonna show you some ingenious construction workers who have elevated their skills to new heights by finding joy and satisfaction in their work. So watch this video until the end to see the pros doing what they do best. This is how an expert worker compacts cement in just a few seconds using a simple pipe. If a Swiss watch were human, it would undoubtedly be these 10 impeccably synchronized guys. Check out this guy hammering nails at the speed of light. This worker paints all the markings so perfectly by hand that even a machine can't make it so satisfying. Check out this operator controlling the bucket with surgical precision. For the perfect worker, not even their shoes leave a mark. The bricklayer who set up these bricks knows exactly how to enjoy his work. A single putty knife is all you need to create a flawless curved border. If you're a true construction genius, that is. Now watch this super skilled worker create an incredible marble wall with a spatula. Look at how masterfully this guy levels a long road in just a matter of seconds. Now, this is the most enjoyable way to paint walls. This worker has brought Minecraft into the real world. It's amazing how accurately this guy uses a grinder to create perfect lines on tile. A master excavator driver found a creative way to spend his free time by playing tic-tac-toe. Finally, he has a worthy adversary. Roofing becomes an enjoyable process when this master gets down to business. This brilliant woman figured out a creative way to make expensive-looking stones using ordinary cement by putting it in a bag. Incredible! Check out this smooth way of creating steps. Incredibly impressive! This person's self-preservation instincts pale in comparison to a job well done. This excavator operator doesn't need any help because he can load the equipment in his own unique way. A Bollywood star paints houses during film breaks. Looks like a new passion. This is what perfect brickleg looks like. While an ordinary worker spends all day plastering a wall, this guy can do it in just a few seconds. These guys have their own unique method for getting sand to the second floor. Just one of these bags weighs 50 kilograms. Now count them all and tell me, how does he do that? This construction worker smoothly spreads hot, molten bitumen like frosting on a cake. This is an example of what working together with your best friend can look like, but only if you're both total pros. A safety harness and attention to detail allows this builder to easily place this massive structure on a towering 5-meter metal base. The 10 years it took to build the Great Wall of China would have been done in a week if this guy been on the clock. You are now looking at the master of polyurethane foam. Look at how this worker sprays exactly the right amount. Tasked with creating a perfectly level floor without special tools, this resourceful worker came up with an ingenious solution of his own. The way this painter handles such high ceilings deserves an award. Before you is the god of grinding. How else do you explain his ability to create the coolest puzzle ever? With a single fluid motion, this genius transforms a plain concrete wall into a stunning brick one. This perfectionist found a clever way to smooth out a column without a single motion. Only in the hands of skilled craftsmen can a simple tool create such a perfectly flat surface. And now allow me to introduce you to the Cristiano Ronaldo of the construction world. Sandblasting allows you to renovate an old door in a matter of seconds. Give this guy some tile, and he will create a truly convincing 3D illusion in your hallway. It's amazing how such a complicated process can be done in just one movement. An innovative worker devised a stencil to craft unique designs on the ground. You've all probably seen a mosaic floor before, but I bet you have no idea how it was made. Thanks to these ingenious stamps, nobody has to pick up and lay out stones anymore. This woman isn't afraid of dirty work and heavy bricks. And this one uses bricks like dumbbells. Now that's a motivation. Even a 400-ton house can be moved anywhere in the world when a whole team of pros works together. With this hack, your floor won't ever budge again. Watch this puzzle transform into an ultra-precise corner of an external plan. Check out this life hack that can make old linoleum look like new with just a few simple motions. A tape measure allows you to achieve the perfect cut for drywall. Even the challenging task of achieving a perfectly round cut becomes effortless. It's just perfect. Don't throw away that plastic bottle just yet. It can be used as a jack. Check out this simple, yet sophisticated wallpapering technique that makes seams virtually disappear. An ordinary row can help maintain the perfect gap between bricks. Did you know that using a food delivery service can save you money on expensive garden tiles? And just like that, a few metal pipes save these guys from some arm and back pain. Too quickly and evenly spread a liquid across the surface. All you have to do is cut some holes in a bucket and stretch. A drain cover can easily be hidden in the floor using a rotating system for easy access. With some drywall and glue, you'll make the seams on the floor literally disappear. And here's a cool way to quickly remove plaster. If you miscalculated while installing a door, and now it's hard to open, just know that you can always send it down to the size you want. These blocks are held together with heavy-duty foam cement. Just look at the loads they can hold. It looks exactly like a Minecraft glitch. Haven't thrown out that empty bottle yet? Good, because it's perfect for avoiding unnecessary dirt while you work. Just a few simple cuts are all that's needed to fit decking right into a column. If your garage is already full of junk, we have an idea. How about you take advantage of the space in the ceiling? Use this homemade dual roller mechanism to save time on painting by hand. To quickly cut a hole for the inner plate, you should use a perforator with crowns. To make such a stunning oval threshold, all you need is an ordinary measuring stick. An ingenious mechanism involving a pencil and wire makes it easier to dock the board with rocks of any shape. Check out this original house design using glass bottles. Check out how well a few cheap rails can transform into a wall for zoning space. Next time you run out of glue, don't run straight out to the store to buy more, cause a plastic bottle works just as well. Check out this hack that each one of your fingers will thank you for. A grinder can help cut a perfectly round hole in a tile if you cut it like a pizza first. A level and a marker are the best tools for making diamond brickwork. Here's an idea for you. Make a real cyberwall out of drywall. Mind-blowing, huh? It has never been easier or cheaper to make the most original PVC pipe table in the world. Who's this? This idea is just insanely cool. This guy used a metal ladle to save himself many hours of painstaking work with a shovel. Instead of spending tons of time taking measurements, you can use the fixed bracket and just throw a shelf up on it. Check out the fastest way to remove labels from plastic pipes. Just look at how this unusual technique causes bricks to instantly come together under the pressure of a row. Why wear yourself out and waste time ground between bricks when you can do it like this worker? This guy decided to take care of his health by flying on the air conditioner instead of carrying it. Check out this smart way of using every drop of concrete without any waste. Removing parquet flooring usually takes a lot of time, but not when it's done by an experienced craftsman. What do you think of this innovative method of transporting slate? The work crew discovered a fast, convenient way to transport pipes using straps. The ingenious simplicity with which this worker creates a perfect curve left me in shock. Somebody is extremely meticulous, but the result is 100 times better than you would ever expect. The system settings for this team are cooler than Google Analytics. This amazing worker doesn't believe in the concept of stronger and weaker sexes. Wow! The way this level glides smoothly over this wooden frame speaks volumes about the craftsmanship of the builders. Even Hawkeye would be jealous of this person's accuracy. While other people are racking their brains over complex 3D projects, this professional just takes a spatula and makes it simple. It takes a lot of painstaking work by professionals to lay a carpet on such a large area. Take a look at the incredible surgical precision of this craftsmanship. When the worker finally understands the phrase, "Work smarter, not harder," all a master craftsman needs to create an incredibly cool floor is some blue confetti and lacquer. Don't be surprised if you get a high bill from this expert because he can do the work of 10 people. Apparently these workers were able to turn off gravity. How else do we explain them carrying their loads without wobbling? Wow, in just 2 quick movements, the holes disappear like magic. What is this if not a dream team? Just looking at this is already powerful. But no one can compare to this woman's skill. With unmatched bravery and precision, this professional will install an air conditioner on any skyscraper, no matter how high. Check out how this person creates a real tree with just a little magic and a plastering trout. Does anyone have a phone number for these guys? I need them on my street ASAP. In about an hour of work on this bulldozer, the guy can dig out an entire pit. After such high-quality work, it's impossible to find where the scenes were on the walls. No way this guy brought the bright color back to those chairs using a torch. It's incredible what plaster can do in the hands of someone with an imagination. Guys, don't stop watching this perfect flume. Be informed is pure satisfaction. I can watch this guy do this forever. Who would have thought that? You only need to pro to perfectly paint a massive ship. How do you like this perfectly designed, long-lasting staircase? Now check out this super fast build. When best friends work together, they always get the best results. Check out the most dangerous job in the world: building a wooden road on a 500-meter cliff. Don't worry, the skilled specialists are on it. This guy's sense of balance threw me off balance. When it comes to intricate laminate patterns, this specialist is second to none. Blink and you'll miss it. Go check your brick wall to see if they're real. Maybe this genius worked on them. Imagine how powerful you'd feel while controlling this industrial giant. It's hard to believe that this master can create such delicate details with such a crude tool. Imagine having this guy's sense of depth perception. You know you're a top-level welder when you're entrusted with making a giant ship propeller. Here's more proof of that. 1, 2, and the wall is perfectly plastered. Believe me, these guys are so experienced. that they can afford to take measurements like this. This guy's concentration is top-notch. He doesn't waste any time on unnecessary movements. This skilled craftswoman isn't afraid of a few heavy wooden planks. Before watching this video, I had no idea that laminate could be used for cloudy like that. What process do you find the most satisfying? Write in the comments. Give a team of master craftsmen a couple of minutes on the field, and you'll have the best lawn for foot races. The future looks bright for this smart kid. Check out the genius who has mastered the art of laying concrete. -1 workers have merged into one precise machine. Without a meticulous worker behind it, no machine is capable of performing high-quality work. Enjoy watching the long process of building a skate park in just a few seconds. My mind is blown by the smoothness this worker achieves with his huge tool. This guy's come up with a method for creating textured walls using nothing but gravel. Here's how they make a facade with the smaller versions. These workers have mastered a special technique for laying bricks in a circle. This skilled excavator operator would make a great addition to any party. No super efficient mechanism could ever replace a true professional like this. Wow, this is the coolest way to cut tofu. He just took it and cut it up into shreds. I need to find out where this driver learned to be so awesome behind the wheel. Oh my goodness! This guy had bouncing listed as his special skill when he applied for the job, and he wasn't kidding. Now watch a pro effortlessly transform an old rug into a brand new one. You've probably seen woven bamboo products, but have you ever wondered how the craftsman extracted it from a large bamboo stalk? Amazing! Remember this bartender. He's guaranteed to put you in a rainbow mood. You know what I mean. The way this man uses a scraper to quickly clean a huge pot is impressive. Now witness the highest level of dough taming mastery, where the noodles fly up and coil into a juicy tower. The guy with the trimmer knows well how to enjoy his job. Now you're gonna need help looking away from this lovely water painting technique. Cutting hair seems like a complicated process, but there's no need to worry when a true pro is on the job. For the sheep, this is like a trip to the spa. Been a minute. You can watch this gravel shower forever, couldn't you? This is how rice gets planted when a darts champion gets down to business. Does this guy really think he can thread a needle using an excavator bucket? No way, he definitely knows how to bring the heat to. The diligence of this employee could make any metal surface sparkle like a mirror. I heard that working with glass is fascinating, but this is simply mind-blowing. Just look at how amazing this glassfish turned out. This perfectionist method of laying bricks in a circular pattern, carefully selecting each one like a mosaic, is simply mesmerizing. This horse is incredibly lucky to have such a skilled craftsman to take such good care of her hooves every day. Get ready for the most enjoyable fish fillet you've ever seen. Only this master knows how precise his movements have to be to make the perfect hydro dip. Check out this chef's surgical precision. It would have been easier to scrap this car than to clean it. But this pro isn't looking for easy tasks. Wait until you see the incredible transformation. Epoxy can be a challenge for many, but not for this craftsman. It's hard to imagine a more perfect result. Cutting wood with an excavator bucket is an unexpectedly cool solution. Only a knowledgeable specialist can revive a rusted piece of metal like this. This team has its own effective method for delivering sand to the second floor. When a pro like this takes up a challenge, even titanic 100-year-old trees fall off their feet. Admit it, you also thought these plates were painted by a machine, not manually by this talented woman. And here's a cool, unique way of cutting noodles. Management will never be heard for workers with an employee as valuable as this. Look at the confidence blacksmiths have while working with red-hot metal up to 1,000 degrees Celsius. An incredibly complex, diagonal herringbone pattern is child's play when a top-notch installer gets to work. This master chef is able to make 100 balls in just 1 minute. Check out this incredible teamwork as workers literally sew in a missing strip of grass in a yard. Incredible, you can rest assured that your haircut will be perfect when you go to this barber. I wouldn't go to work for a buzz cut though. Even a colossal task like painting a massive ship becomes achievable with good teamwork. Can someone explain to me why this is so cool? There has to be a school somewhere in the world where chefs are taught this culinary magic. This builder's work is valuable because it's not only practical, but also pleasing to the eye. I had no idea that someone could cut such a huge tuna so neatly. Thanks to this person's careful work, you have the highest quality tea in your cup. Believe it or not, railroad tracks aren't laid by machine, barely by hand by this cool team of workers. These cooks have put together the biggest kebab ever at 124 kilograms. I can actually taste it in my mouth. This guy's skills are insane. That was way faster than any dishwasher. Just sit back and enjoy the infinite fluidity of movement. Now take a look at what a person's nimble hands can do. Our chef has excellent time management skills, so no guest will have to wait long for their order. The guy's experience allows him to restore a car back to showroom quality with just a few bricks. Incredible. This landscape or skill level calls for a lawn mowing competition, don't you think? I hope you are ready to see the most perfect line you have ever witnessed. Check it out. Here's what a crate warehouse looks like when there's a real pro working there. This is just an absolute pleasure to behold. I can watch this for hours. Tell us in the comments what process you feel like you could stare at forever. Check it out, this guy is a genius. In the hands of an experienced craftsman, a pressure washer can handle even a layer of rock-solid ice. With the help of a bandsaw, a worker knocks down a radio tower in 3, 2, 1. Awesome! The way this builder lays cement is just so incredibly satisfying. Who else would prefer a swamp to a dull office? Like this man, for whom every day is an adventure. The professional process of removing the bark from a tree is extremely pleasing to the eye. I have never seen pancakes fried so amazingly before. I found this satisfying process pleasing both to my eyes and ears. I suggest we dive in together and experience the satisfaction of a thorough pool cleaning session. A loader found the best way to quickly move 10 heavy tires. There must be a magician behind this incredible transformation of such a dirty rug. This guy has an impressive skill of turning gold into emeralds. All it takes is to skilled professionals and a stick to move tons of cement from a barge. While this one definitely isn't just a chef, can a normal person really do this? I don't want this action to ever end. Such a diligent worker can clear even an abandoned footpath. These waterbenders are driving me crazy. Check out the most efficient box assembly line in the world. This just guava cutting skills will simply blow you away. Pros can use crushed glass to give glass a totally one-of-a-kind pattern. It's really cool. Look at the incredible accuracy with which this worker splits stone. This power is addicted. Always love to see people working so passionately. This is how one genius moors a multi-ton vessel. The way this operator feels, their excavator is truly awe-inspiring. Such impressive work with hot metal is only possible under the close supervision of a pro. I don't think any machine is capable of doing something like this at the same level, don't you agree? With a life hack like this, every fold will look perfect. This is a thrill for my eyes. It's amazing that this man has arms powerful enough to bend metal rods so effectively. But even fragile-looking women can be strong enough to close an airplane hatch several times their weight. This might cause you to start doubting whether the seasons are what changed nature's colors, because it might be this man's hard work. Witnessing the amazing visual effects of a hammer making thousands of micro cracks without breaking the glass. Just like that, this man has opened a whole plantation for growing rice. This is so nice to watch that it makes you want to put this video on a loop. Meet the man who grows your perfect Christmas tree. Hutch. Check out this team of amazing professionals, renovating a plane until it is unrecognizable. Winding a road in seconds, no problem. And now enjoy the process of a geotextile pipe being destroyed. Only real experts are allowed to extract oil. I'm getting a real kick out of this process. These fellas have to deal with the aftermath of snowstorms on a daily basis, and their efforts are truly monumental. This guy is as talented as he is fast. I don't think this fence could be cut more perfectly. The genius solution was to bring Minecraft to life, and now this man enjoys his work every day. Who knew that brushing fake hair could be so mesmerizing? This method for replacing damaged tile is truly brilliant. Take a look at how unique the bartender is. Awesome. Top-notch caviar makes its way to store shelves, all thanks to this employee's attention to detail. The most pleasant part of Brick Lane. This is nothing less than a brilliant way of unloading all the bamboo in a matter of seconds. What could be more satisfying than seeing perfectly coordinated teamwork? Admire the mind-blowing process of mid-air refueling for airplanes. I don't think even a hairstylist could make cuts as straight as this bucket. Now check out this incredible 3D wall. It has and I think that. Have you ever seen anything like this? This pro pilot does a U-turn on a helicopter like it's nothing. And these guys are way better than any sorting conveyors. Even the cat is surprised. It's unbelievable how these people work with red-hot iron as if it were clay. The dictionary should show these workers next to the word balance. Introducing the fastest serving demonstration ever. Wow! With one gentle movement, this ordinary base becomes a work of art. For a true master, even cleaning a pipe looks like a vacation. Get ready to see the most perfect line you've ever seen. Glasswork seems to be more mesmerizing than hypnosis, doesn't it? Put this donut in an art gallery because it would be a shame to eat this beauty. A real pro, she doesn't even have to look down to make everything perfect. The productivity of these guys would make any brick factory jealous. Careful watching this guy work can be highly addictive. With just one swing, this sailor is able to stop a multi-ton ship. Any job is fascinating when performed by a master of their craft. Now check out the precision of this ice cutting process. The entire production takes place on an icy river. What this master can turn a piece of clay into is sure to amaze you. It's crazy how true professionals can do their job, even in mid-air. No harvester can beat this worker's sense of rhythm. My inner perfectionist is pleased. This hedge trimmer knows how to make his work nice and fascinating. think the perfect job doesn't exist. This woman disagrees. I bet you've never seen how ship propellers are cleaned. And they do it beautifully. It is unbelievable. How did he make such a wonderful drawing on clay? Someone help me. Look away from this cement being leveled. The printing factory handyman works more smoothly than a robot. Speedy weaving technique is simply amazing. This guy is the reason it's called fast food. Who knew that firefighter training could be so mesmerizing? Or are they just fighting a dragon? And this is just so relaxing. A real master of his craft can even handle a mile of dough. Do you know what can be done with 3 kilograms clay? This woman sure does. The sound of floor leveling is like therapy. Good job. I guess it's time to add a ketchup filling competition to the Olympics. This packer has even better laying skills than an experienced dealer. It's amazing how accurately this woman draws these. Check out how they make a stone wall without using stones. A new pipe-laying method allows these craftsmen to lay an entire pipeline in just a few days. Here's the same technology, but on a smaller scale. Watch this quick method for unloading boxes off a truck. And here's what a low processing looks like. Just listen to this. sometimes professional drillers can be mistaken for rock climbers. This isn't a worker, but an artist. The way he skillfully cuts up this huge fish is fascinating. This worker knows how to quickly and skillfully paint dishes. Here's how concrete piles are made before someone's new house is put on them. I'm always so shocked at the complex shapes pro glass blowers can make. Such an unusual foundation requires a lot of effort, but these craftsmen laid it out like a piece of paper. It's about to get hot in here, because this is stainless steel being treated. And that's the end of our shift today. Tell us in the comments about something you can do perfectly, but first do what you do best, by liking and subscribing to the channel.